Brasil!
I was like, bitch, and then yeah, maybe I don't know. I'm very unprepared today. I have kids, so I had to like calm down the little one, so the big one could take care of the little one. Because my wife decided to go on a break. Said something about you guys are treating her like shit at the support@evilsounds.com email, and that she needs a break to recollect herself and shit. I don't know. I told her not to take things so personal. Nah, no one's rabid. We're not dogs in here. We're Ableton users. We're grade. We're not dogs. That's the FO crowd, bro. All right, but I do need to get my stuff sorted. Okay, we got the thingy-majiggy up here. I am gonna randomize all day, so that kind of doesn't matter. But yeah, you guys submit. How's everyone doing? Vibe check. Anyone get any tracks signed? Doesn't matter what label. Self releases. You pay. You got some pictures taken. Shit, it could be you went to a museum this past weekend, and you told your wife, take some pictures of me for my my cover, my SoundCloud profile and shit. It could be that shit. That's a photo shoot if there's any, dude. Like, feels like the current scene, the people coming in, like shit that's relatable. So I feel that's as relatable as it can get. Maybe you ask your mom. Mom, take a picture of me. Hold up. Next to the Mona Lisa and shit. You just be like, oh, you know what I mean? With them shades and everything. See? Or maybe you made a cover art on Canva, Something as simple. Little victories, You need them throughout your day, man. Okay. Gang, what's up? Are you submitting something, Christina? Shit, dude. You're gonna make us look all bad. She makes really good music. She's always killing it. She just released one not too long ago. You guys should check it out. Hopefully she submits it. We'll see. How's everyone doing? Good. Thanks for asking, man. Derek, oh, you're going to watch? Well, don't think of me differently after this stream, please. After all, you know the real me. You know the real me. I'm going to hit it with that. Brazil! Okay, so you guys submit. Okay, now let me set up the shot. Border, Mrs. Mine. Okay, yeah, display capture studio. You guys submit. I don't want to show you guys my up. There we go. Okay. All right, you guys submitting. I'm gonna go check to see how many tracks. Probably got a few. Oh yeah. Okay, we got. Where my Nero at? There you are. What you want? All right, I'll honor this one just because I really have to test out the shot real quick, and then we'll get started. My dude, what's up, G? Still in the bathroom, killing it, dog. It's like that YouTube channel that has like a lot of techno DJs on. They're all in a bathroom. Dennis was on there. DNNS, pretty cool. We haven't seen him around these parts. I think he finally went. Why am I hanging out with all these fucking like house producers? I make hard techno. Fuck these fools. But let's see. I'm gonna put you in the little box, okay? Little box. Yeah. Setting that up. So, yeah, bro. Fuck yeah. I would own it, bro. That's that's called branding. It's called branding. As long as you fuck with it, shit. Like, trust me, branding, bro. You're the dude in the bathroom. He's like, yeah, it's fucking ish. He just released a new banger, and he God, that'd be so fucking hard, bro. Like, you go to like all these gyms and play in the bathrooms and shit, like or something like that, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, Horde Berlin, there you go, bro, like that, dog. But you know, like legit, where like people are working out and they come up to you like 6 song. Oh, I'm fucking excited, bro. What is that? They are, dude. What is that? That's good. What was the offer? You gotta let us know, man. Okay, let's skip this. Yeah, it is, man, but clubs are for influencers, but don't let that deter you, man. If you really like it, you want to be in that place, you gotta become an influencer too. It's just do it your own way. Do it on your terms. Don't do it how they do it because you don't like how they do it. You got to do it on your terms. You know, you could see it as, you know, an influencer, fake, but you can also see it as I get to be myself. And as long as you can beat your ego and put yourself on camera, you can become an influencer too. But an influencer that you're proud to go, that's me, bro. And yeah, that's how I am. And I fucking love it. You know what I mean? Because that's what you want. That's what you need. Become an influencer. Do it on your own terms. Become an influencer. So you can do it on your own terms.
I can't do what you want me to do. Now you can't see what is inside of me. See, I can't.
All right, hit me up after the stream. We'll work something out.
Can't see what is inside of me. See, I can't do
Energy up ish. Let's go, baby. Come on.
What is inside of me. See, I can't do what you want me to do.
All right, little organ sound coming in. I hear it. Become an influencer. Works, mix, really bad. The mix is just very shit in the sense that it doesn't, like I'm bumping a dog. Like I hear the idea. If I was a normie, like I'd dance to it. Like I wouldn't care too much, but I would be like, why doesn't it feel like when Chris is pounding me, you know, like with the kick and the bass and everything, like it's just not there. Mix wise, idea wise, it's decent. Idea wise, the break needs more. Felt like could have more atmosphere, gotten into the build up, the tension a lot quicker with the uplifters. Beat wise though, I mean it's rocking. Like if I had to say real quick what is wrong or why I don't like the low end of it, there's this weird frequency around, I want to say 100 to 200 that I would like to reduce, aka decimate fucking like discriminate on a fucking kicks mid lows, and this kick needs it. I feel a lot of people talk shit on Lucas for that. See, the thing is, Lucas is in a treated room with like $4,000 monitors, and he's probably hearing shit that we don't know about. He's hearing shit like, you know, the aliens put all this mid low on the kick. That's why I gotta use this $1,000 plugin to remove the mid lows because the aliens are coming and you know, we're all gonna die and shit. But anyways, that's the main thing right now, really kind of holding it back. You gotta get the low end under control. Once the low end's under control, I feel like the track will really like just breathe, shine. But idea wise, it's super sick, man. I like it. All right, like I said before, let me bring this up. Actually, I need to set up the shot. I forgot. I'm so sorry. Let me just set this shot up for you, fam. Let me see. Shit, dog. That's my bad. My bad. React to video. That's my chat GPT. For the title, not for the jokes. The jokes come from Daddy. Hold up. It's the wrong one, though. How do I switch the... Wait, what the fuck? Was there a chat GPT on that shot? Wait, how the hell did that come on? That's crazy. But me too. How do I MacBook screen? We don't want that. Is that the Mac? No, you're very close. Sync cuts. Fuck it. Well, just you guys can read my ChatGPT prompt. Hopefully, it's not too bad. I don't think I'm doing anything bad in there. Sync cuts. All right, what you want? There we go. We setting it up. Where's my camera? There I am. All right, hopefully the audio's good. All right, so I'm gonna randomize it for this stream just to keep things interesting. Here we go. Let's see who we get, bro. I'm like, we got Patasa Lame Remix La Dash Me. All right, we're gonna play this, bro. Let's see what we have here. I'm curious now. Let me see face. We good. We good. All right, Bala. Oh, there's an Egyptian man, with a fucking knife or a scalp. What is that, bro? Like I've seen it. Oh, it's a fucking bow, but it's backwards, isn't it? I'd be like, the bow would be like the other way for me, dog. It's like look fresh and shit. And you got a guy like giving him shade and a horse. Okay. What does that mean? You guys are... Oh my god, dude. Yo, dude. Yo, they are, dude. Yo, yes. Wait, what? You guys are tripping me out. Yeah, that's a bow, bro. That I like the build, right? You're doing something good there, but it feels a little rushed towards the end. Like, I feel like that drum feels wrong. It just feels way too rushed as you go into it. So, just chill out, dog. Chill out, dog. Take some Xanax, because yeah, sorry, I'm bringing it up. So I'm not a DJ. Kick is really thin. Really, it sounds like it's on a 30-day fast. Like we need to add a bit more like mid-lows to that kick. What's the difference, dog? Hold up, what the fuck's happening here, dog? It's like bombs going on. I dig it too. It's like I feel everyone can make good music, especially when it comes to like beat-like music where there's not a lot of vocals and stuff. But you know, like, the thing that throws me out of the immersion is like, yeah, like random sounds that are way too loud, that sound like the limiter is just carrying your fucking ass, bro. Like, you know, there's that guy at work that just carries everyone and he looks stressed the fuck out, but he also loves going to work and shit, you know, like just carries your asses and shit. Or you might be the guy. He's like, man, everyone's fucking lazy sons of bitches. That's the limiter in this track, bro. Like it's carrying the fucking song. It's holding on for dear life with certain elements shooting off. So, you know, gonna level those better. Love the way the ARP sounds, though. I'll give you that. Little victories. My mind wanted. I wanted it to keep going. You don't give the vocal enough time to say what it has to say, which I don't know what the hell the vocal's saying, but it sounds like he has a message to like share to the world. You know, he might be the next Gandhi, but we won't get to find out because you just want to go to the drop really quick, man. But no, it's the pacing of the song, the energy. Here it feels like, again, I'm closing my eyes, I'm feeling your track. It just feels like it could have gone on for another like 4 bars before you told Gandhi to shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Cool. Ooh, all right, let's hear this break and we're gonna move on, okay? It's very deep. That's deep too. The break's deep and that message is deep. It means I left home for 12 years to earn for the fam. That's deep. I feel that. This one's a bit better. Damn. Yeah, this track has its moments, bro. Like, it has its moments. Sonically, it's not sounding there, but I think the best way to put it, there's a story that David Guetta, well, that's what he fucking told me a while back. He was like, I found this kid, I forget from where, and he was like, I've hired mixing engineers and studio people to help him become like the next future rave star or some shit. I don't know what happened with that. I never saw the kid, so, but point being, like, if you had the time or like the money to hire mixing engineers and stuff, I think this is a really dope track, bro. Also the pacing, you know, there's just a few things that definitely made me go up, but the idea is super sick. Love it. Really good remix, I would say. Again, only 6 views on it right now. Doesn't mean it's bad. I mean, the mix is a little bad. You just got to promote it. That's all it is, bro. No one's going to look for it. Just in case you want a little bit of advice, you have to promote your music. No one's going to go looking for patasa lame remix. Like, you have to make them care. And, well, social media. Someone was complaining about being an influencer, and I'm like, yes, it is the way that you have to be, but, you know, do it on your terms. You know, just see the power in being an influencer, I guess, but don't be like them. Don't sell your soul, right? Do it on your own terms, bro. All right, let's see. We're gonna spin this motherfucker. Who we getting, dog? Who we getting? Who's next, dog? Okay, we got Cloud Line. I'm gonna like Cocaine Line. Okay, sick. I love it. What the fuck? Okay. Break, transition, and drop mix. It's for a remix contest. Well, I hope you fucking win the remix contest, bro. I bet no one's told you that, right? I have, because I give a fuck. So you better come in next stream saying, I won, Sen. Run that shit through Ozone. Fuck. All right, here we go. Okay. Starting with some nice bells. Not quite my tempo. Like it. I think that transition is cool. idea-wise, right, with rhythm, all this, like I've never made it. So I'm talking about this from a sense of songwriting. Someone listening to it and caring about it more than just gonna bob the head, but making them feel something. I thought the intro was pretty cool. Does some cool things, but then the moment you transition into the build-up, is there any way to do it where it doesn't feel like a chore, right? It feels like you're just like, man, fuck this. I just want to get to the drop. Is there any way to do it cool? Any way to like spice this up more? Here we just get this weird, everything goes away. That's all I'm going to say. But here we go. Here's the drop. There you go. What the fuck? Konnichiwa. Yep. Yeah. All right, here we go. Break melody again. Come on. Let me help you out. There you go. Here, I'm gonna help your ass out, bro. I like the beat. Okay, wait up. Where is that motherfucker? Oh, there you go.
Hey, sorry I missed your call. I'm just calling you back to let you know that I love you.
I mean, it's cool.
And I miss you.
Yeah, that's way too different, but
I really want you to call me back.
yeah, this is different, man. Who the fuck is that, bro? Like, what are you doing? Is that you? Yeah, I mean, the break is nice. It's kind of like, like concepts, right? I like thinking about music this way. It's concepts, it's feeling, right? Like, what is this supposed to feel? I like the idea of having like the big rhythm, colorful drop going into like after war, right? Like a place to kind of rest, right? It's like you do cocaine or you do ecstasy, you roll. You can't roll again straight away or within a few days, right? Because then it's like you're not going to get the same high, so you got to rest, right? Same thing here. You got to rest for a bit. But I think you rest for way too long to the point, like the best way, analogy here would be like, you're like, I'm going to take a 5-minute break. You're going to go lay in bed and then come back to work on the song. You get on the phone and then 30 minutes pass because a reel caught you and now you're just doom scrolling. And then you were like, oh, shit, right? That's the feeling of the break. You need a main idea for the break. I really like the break, but you got to get out of that. I would say in rhythm, right? Because it's slower or faster depending on where you look at it. Either like 4 bars, like of rest. If you're gonna do this chill shit, you gotta tie it together to the drop. Is there a vocal, something you can use? Maybe bring back the art from the first breakdown. Like you have to repeat the motifs you've set because that's what's gonna bring the whole song together, make it make more sense to me as a listener of it. I think the drops are pretty cool. I would have loved to hear one more little "what the fuck" in there. Kawaii style, but from there, like the main break, it needs a more stronger main idea for us to follow. Because to be fair, for you might like it, but most people are gonna hear that and go, "What happened?" They're gonna literally go, "What the fuck?" So that's my only thing. But you did a really good job on the drops. Sounds like you're killing it. Drop mix, I didn't really care. I thought it sounded fine. There's more important stuff to worry about, to be fair, than the drop mix and shit. Okay. All right, we got a donation. I'm gonna check it out, but then I'm gonna randomize again, and we're gonna be doing that way. That way we don't get out of hand with it. Okay. So we got Faki. Excuse me, Faki. Shit, my bad. G. All right, 24 May. Okay, let's hear it real quick. Yes, takes too long. You also need a main idea. Keyword main fucking idea. Classic.
Too much fences, curfew borders, along the wall and squeeze it tight.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
Time when I see each other.
You and me.
Too much fences, curfew borders, along the wall and squeeze it tight.
You and me, I just wanna Too messy here. The breakbeat fill. I wouldn't filter the vocal. I would leave the vocal like straight up and then mix around the vocal, to be fair. It feels weird when you filter it and then all of a sudden you get this breakbeat coming in here and then you get this other fucking lead. Maybe more hat 16s, maybe, but again, like I'm not even thinking about that kind of stuff because something already bothers me. Something took me out of the immersion like that. I was expecting it to go for another 4 bars, right? Someone said you got good instinct, Sen, but I'm like, yeah, I have good instinct, but it all comes from just hearing boo. It comes from hearing those foos and shit in the drum and bass world, Sub Focus. Like I hear their music analytically while I'm fucking running. There's nothing else to do, so I'm just hearing their music analytically, and there's a pace, right? A formulaic pace that most have. Some people don't like formulaic, but I say that's good. It's better than feeling like you're rushing through everything, right? So that's the vibe here. It feels like the vocal should stay on top.
Time when I see each other, too much fences, curfew borders, along the wall and squeeze it tight.
Sweet and me, you and me, you and me, you and me, you and me. You can repeat maybe like a part of the vocal instead of having the vocal continue the phrase like it's still in the beginning of the breakdown, because the thing is, right, it's just the pacing of it, man. Like the vocal's trying to rap, then you get this breakbeat that's kind of like masking it, and then you get this other lead sound that's trying to take the attention away from the vocal. So in that case, what my mind's saying is you and me, you and me, you, and then just do the build if you want to do it that way. That's the way I hear it as well. You and me, you and me, you and me. All right. No. You do all this fancy stuff on the vocal. Doesn't feel like it's needed. Respectfully, do your thing. But to me, it just feels like, eh. But if you like it, that's what matters. What's going on here? Okay. Let's just get to the drop.
Like the crew, combo back, roll till I roll through. Rewind selector, boo, yeah, that's you. Smile, we don't care what none of them do.
Yeah, I don't know what.
One bass hit, I'm in lost and found. DJ, oh yeah, the reload sound it, the reload sound it, the reload day. So I'm here on my one joke, I'm here with.
Yeah. So songwriting, right? That's the part. It sucks, mainly because I'm all over here because in my head, right, I'll teach some people songwriting. They want to learn more technical shit, but I'm like, yeah, but bro, like, the songwriting part of it is the most important part. If the song or the pacing of the song feels off, how the fuck do you want me to teach you to make your fucking your bass fat as fuck if my mind isn't letting me? Like, I'm going to have to mute this shit. You know what I mean? So this is what I'll say. I don't think you should drop with the male vocals there. If you want to drop with the male vocals, do it after the first drop 1A, let's say the first part of the first drop. Honestly, I would just say stay with the chick vocals till maybe midway and then switch to the rapping vocals. Not because I say so, but because I've heard other songs do it that way and it flows really, really fucking good.
My dons go, none of them, they want smoke, none of them. I'm a beast with it, yeah, I'm on a wave, I do what I say, I'm a beast with it, yeah, I'm on a wave, I do what I say, I'm a beast with it, yeah, I'm on a wave, I do what I say, I'm a beast with it, yeah, I'm on a wave, I do what I say,
That's cool. Vocals are missing. Some form of ad-lib, some form of ear candy from the vocals. I wonder if the chick vocals are going to come back in the break. All right, let's hear it. You say. Male vocals, maybe rap. And there you go. That's a lead in the back. I've been rap.
I do what I
Yeah, so personally me, again, songwriting, flow of it is the most important thing. Right now the flow is off for me. On the first drop, you drop with those rap vocals. Those rap vocals should come back. And again, the reason you can't bring them back on that second drop is because you don't want to, because again, you fucking used it over here and now you feel like you can't do it over here because it's going to be the same drop. If those rap vocals come in on the second part, I would say it would sound a lot better. I would also suggest creating its own little spot where like the rap vocals have their fucking moment and you introduce them in a way where it feels intentional over just dropping vocals for the sake of dropping vocals on the drop, because you know, can't do much. So the other thing too is, right, like you are at the mercy of the sample. I don't know if you hired singers, vocalists, rappers, you got into a session with them, but that's the hard thing about using samples, right? You have to do with what you have and play to the strengths of sampling versus trying to make a song that sounds like you got a rapper in the fucking closet and you're recording him and you can do all of that. Because if you can't do all of that, it doesn't make sense to write a song in terms of an arrangement where the star is the vocals and all of that. That's what, okay? So it's like a trap that many people fall into is when they like, yeah, you know, I'm referencing this song. I'm like, yeah, but that song has like very strong vocals and like verse, chorus, verse 2, pre-chorus, it has a chorus, it has a bridge. Your vocal is just a 2-bar fucking loop. So you have to make do with what you have and treat it that way. Okay, so yeah, it's a little tough, but I think once you start seeing it more like that, it becomes a little easier and shit. Yeah, but that's the thing, bro. Like Rudimental have like bro, I mean, they got really good fucking, like, dude, they got fucking Arco on a collab, bro. ARCO, as much as I don't like their live DJing because they look a little corny to me, like, they're really good songwriters and they know how to fucking write around the beat and shit, and they can, like, create bridges, verses, and choruses. You can't, so you gotta play to that, though, because that means you gotta go harder on your fucking drop, okay? All right, here we go. Let's see. We're gonna spin the wheel. Whoever that was, I'm so sorry if I already. Oh, how the fuck, bro? All right, we are on Uncle Funk, dog. Okay. Yeah, I got you. No worries. Well, actually, yeah, I got you. I'm assuming this is you, so yeah, check it out real quick. Just because you gotta go to work, okay?
And now you disappeared somewhere.
I know this song. This is a very strong vocal, bro. The bag light. Nice synth.
And could you be dead? You always were. I look out back.
I mean, that's a very fast. I appreciate you the donation, man, for a 1-minute track. So this is what I'll say. What I would do is I would loop 8 bars with the vocal and the drums, and I would try to scope the drums out a little more. I'm still hearing like that you can add a bit more. Like your foundation's pretty good, but I'm missing. Like a bit more, like maybe a shaker. You know, like it feels like if you can scope it out the drums a little more, it can stay simplistic and work really good. Having also, you know, like right, those ending, those turnarounds, like variations to them with the cool beat, with the vocal, it works. Okay, and then like a devil's mystery. Yeah, it works. So it's so simple. Again, it feels like that. You know, your garage Reese just needs. Maybe it could do a little more without taking too much attention away, without trying too hard. But yeah, really cool. It doesn't suck. It makes sense. The idea works. So definitely, when you get out of work on it. Yeah, hit it. Six-minute song. I'm gonna skip. That kick is smacking like a motherfucking Pillsbury boy. Nice bongos. Yeah, I'm randomizing donations. I'll like get them in between randoms. It'll be fun. I like how your bongos sit. That's always been one of the biggest weaknesses I have is like bongos, man. Like I always, like the resonance on bongos, it's always like I over clean, and I'm starting to learn a little more of like allowing the resonance of the bongo there, because if you clean it up too much, it just sounds very unnatural. It sounds like a metal hit, to be fair. So yeah, you did a really good, nice job in fitting the bongos. It has that nice mid tap, you know, the little love tap. It's nice. My bad, that's me.
I'm not entirely certain how I arrived here, in this place. It's speakeasies, it's beatniks, or disco. It's the music that always saves me, the music that opens the window and shoves me out over the ledge.
Neither arrival nor survival.
Cool. Love the idea. Sounding great. Vocals, just a little touch up. It feels like it's needed, especially on that last one. It's keeping like the presence of them. Agreed, sketchy. Whoa, what the fuck is going on? Smooth. God, smooth. Wait, what?
Sometimes with music, you just want to slip into the abyss of petrified silence in the suburbs. Maudlin, plaid, technicolor, invisibility.
Careful with this sound. We're taking the feeling of that beat a little bit away, right?
When
So
the music is just right,
maybe easing up on
I
it.
find myself in a forest of sorts, where the deepest sounds come straight from the
Louder
heart
on the
of
vocals,
earth.
louder on the vocals.
There I find my voice. I'm not entirely certain.
All right, I'm gonna hear this last drop. We're gonna move
in this
forward.
place.
Cool. Yeah, so really nice. I like the idea a lot. Just certain synths take me out of the immersion, but I feel it's just the way you introduce them. For 45 minutes in, already a 6-minute track. This is pretty good. Main thing for me is vocals increase, clean up the mid lows of the vocals, the cinematic ones in the break. I think that was about it. Don't lose the groove, and also the bass has a weird feeling to it that I'm like, it might need either more filter or less saturation. All right, we already did this. We got a minimal tech pack. Your stuff sounds. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. All right, we're gonna randomize. Leave a review. I'm always looking for reviews. Please let people know, dude. Got Jack Rose with Hurricane V3 Whip. Okay. Everyone cares about the mix, general notes. God damn it. It's all good. It happens. Life happens. So, yeah, let's move on. Let's see who else we're going to get here real quick. Let's get the spin. Yeah, I'll put OTT on everything. I agree, man. We got Hex / Omen So Hard. Oh, yeah. You're So Hard look. Mixing and mastering notes and overall thoughts on the whole. Well, yeah, in general. Drum and bass, So Hard, it's relentless, ascendant to okay, let's hear it.
So hard, so hard.
Okay.
So hard.
So Hard. Crispy. Everything's sounding pretty good so far. Very bright. Kind of like so hard, so hard, so hard. Maybe the vocals can continue. Maybe save the vocals for later. Again, it just feels a bit weird as a song. But let's see where the drop takes us.
So
There we go.
so hard.
Okay.
So hard.
One more time. After. So I can say this, I'm bumping it really loud in my studio. I am running, I think about 2 o'clock, and it sounds pretty good in terms of like nothing sounds fucked. From there, it's going to be more subjective whether you want more warmth on the drums, right? A bit more mids on them drums, I would say, is the only thing I would go. But low end control, bumping it, doesn't sound bad at all. Sounding pretty cool. My issue is more of like the pacing of that intro. Love the way it starts. Vocals go away for a good amount, then they come back. Any way to make that area more interesting next time. Again, sample hard vocals, sometimes hard to work with them. I understand that, so make sure you use them. Maybe in the intro you don't use them, or and then you can bring it in after like 2 to 4 bars. That way you can lead into the build with them, right? Versus removing them and then having that little awkward section where there's really nothing going on other than the brass on the sides, which take more of a supplemental role in your track. But again, where's the main idea? From there, again, let's keep hearing this drop. This is being very nitpicky. Being done deeper. Any way to clean that vocal up to make it sound a little bit more higher quality. Right now it has a very muffled vibe to it. Again, if you can do it, cool. If not the end of the world, but it definitely stands out in a very clean mix. Need a lot more, I would say. You're making drum and bass, right? Like what I've learned from studying some drum and bass, because I did do a couple of packs, need a switch, right? Like you're going on with the same idea for too long. Some people might say the switch is just ADD. you know, like that person has ADD, but I do feel it's needed after, I want to say at least, let's just say 16 to 32 bars of it. Definitely want something different or a big change. In UKG, studying a lot of those guys, mainly Silva Bumpa, doing really good for himself right now. He has like 3 variations to the bass drops that he has. They're all sound like they come from the same parent, let's say, but they're all variations of that main one where he has more basses that hit different parts. And then he has some surprises that, like, instead of going toot, he does down towards the end of the bass. So little things like that can probably help. But the big thing, let's say you wanted to keep it like this, is that your stereo image right now, right, very mid-heavy. Everything's down the center. It's good. You have good mono presence. However, I don't know how you're making music, but when a lot of these big artists go into these, like, big studios to make their music, they get a good representation of the way their track sounds. So if they're hearing this, they're going to be like, that's cool, but it sounds kind of empty, doesn't it? Because they can hear it, right? So right now, the sides are not being utilized, right? So for me, I would suggest stuff like atmosphere, maybe some drums can go on the side, like shakers, maybe hats. Like, can you put some reverb, small room reverb on the bass that lands more on the sides? A lot of reverbs are gonna have like a stereo image knob, right? So you can mono the reverb, you can make it wide. For this, if I had to say, I would go more for an ambience, small room reverb. Don't really want the reverb like, I want more of like, when the bass hits, there's like a little after effect reverb that happens after, you know, like, right? Like you get that nice room on the sides. Again, just things to think about. Sounds good though. Let's keep going, see where it goes. There you go. Like how you are foreshadowing what I expect is going to be your break, right? You have that really like dark kind of pad in the back, more controlled, just more controlled. More control is needed. Right now it just feels like you just went crazy on the reverb there, on the reverb swell. Cool. I got you. Yeah, you change the kick, which I think is really dope. I do see people change kicks a lot in the first drop to the second drop to make it feel different, right? Songwriting, progression, variation. Not too much of a fan of how it sounds there. As for the break, you know, again, it's your song, but what I would have recommended is, since we've been hearing the drop a lot, is you want contrast. You want to give that a break. You want to present a different idea, maybe highlight the beauty in the vocal. You can still keep the same melody from your drop with a Reese, possibly a garage Reese. If you don't want to do the Reeses, you can come in with a soft, filtered with noise, like so many different types of sounds you can use. But that's what I would say is more for the break. You definitely want to, like, again, switch it, contrast. I would have gone more of a Reese, to be fair, with the reasoning that, you know, you need some change in the song because it's going to get boring just hearing the same rhythm. Dun, 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 dun. So don't be scared to let go of the bass idea, man. All right, let's see. Boom. Let's go. What else we got? It does feel dry. We got Calcifier, Babe Mir. Okay, let's see what we get. Okay, I feel like something is missing in this track. All right, we'll be looking out to see if my mind says that. Oh, bro, he's relaxed, dude. He's fucking smoking some crack, dog.
Ich hab dir doch gesagt, dass mit mir nicht leicht wird. Du bist bei mir, ich bin in meinem Kopf nur bei mir. Ja, ich step in 5 auf 2, Bitch, ich glaub, ich bleib hier. Ja, ich bleib hier, Bitch.
Again, I'll just say shit out loud, and then you can try it out if you want to or not. Intro's cool. Reese would have been nice in the background.
Glaub ich bleib. Ich hab dir doch gesagt, dass für mich nicht leicht wird.
This is good.
Ich bin immer im Kopf nur bei mir. Ja, ich stepp in 582, Bitch, ich glaub ich bleib hier. Ja, ich bleib hier, Bitch, ich glaub ich bleib. Ich hab dir doch gesagt, dass mit dir, du bist bei mir. Ich bin immer im Kopf nur bei mir. Ja, ich stepp in 582, Bitch, ich glaub ich bleib hier. Ja, ich bleib hier, Bitch, ich glaub ich bleib. Ich hab dir doch gesagt, dass für mich nicht leicht wird. Du bist bei mir, ich bin immer im Kopf nur bei mir. Ja, ich stepp in 582, Bitch, ich glaub ich bleib hier. Ja, ich bleib hier, Bitch, ich glaub ich bleib hier.
Effects, pad, it's all I can think of. The track is very scoped out. I don't know if you're following the arrangement of another song of other people, which I recommend. But right now, the only thing I can think of that's missing in this is, again, atmosphere, effects. You don't use them. You choose not to. It could be a personal decision. You don't want the noise, the crashes, shit like that. But right now, that's all that I feel you can really add to this. You can add a pedal tone on the second part of the drop, right, to make it feel more like, you know, which means that you've reached the climax of the song. Pedal tone would be like a pad, JP 8080, super saw, just on the one root note or maybe the seventh of the scale, but literally doesn't feel. Rides as well, can use rides as you progress your drums. Curious if he's gonna add a Reese in that break. There you go. Cowbell. Yeah. Baticólica, psicotólica, mochicólica, baticólica, chica tu madre te voy a dar, te crucicálica. Ich hab dir doch gesagt, dass du mir nicht leicht wird. Du bist bei mir, ich bin in meinem Kopf nur bei mir. Ja, ich stepp in 582, Bitch, ich glaub ich bleib hier. Ja, ich bleib hier, Bitch, ich glaub ich bleib. Second drop, I would, so, how do I explain it? Second drop, I would just layer another saw with the one you already have, but I would layer something that adds more. If I had to say where all this is coming from, again, you know, you guys are making like dance music, like, you know, this is like Euro dance to me, Euro pop with German fucking rap vocals. I don't know what he's saying, but I feel like proper songwriting still stands, which is as you move from the left to the right, you want to create moments, right? Micro moments in the song, but at the same time, the energy, the density of the song needs to be going up and down. So for example, on the first drop, the way the lead is fine, have a pad. Second drop, you got to make it feel bigger. So it's like you're rewarding the listener for sticking around. The way I would do that is through density. Right, so density would be as simple as you grabbing another preset that sounds bigger, more lush, more big, and layering it on top of the original lead that you had in the beginning, but now you're hearing a denser version of it that's more stacked, making it feel like it's like the moment in the song. You can also change the rhythm of stuff, right? You could go faster, you could slow it down, but if you slow it down, you're reducing the energy. You could have the vocal there as well now, again, playing if you wanted to, but and also the pads, but that's all that comes to mind. The rides, the Reese, the break, you can add a Reese layer to it. And I'm not sure why you don't want to. I didn't hear it. It just sounds like a basic could have a Reese layer. It wouldn't hurt. It would sound really dope. Other than that, that's all I can think of hearing the song for the first time through, man. Hopefully that helps. Let's see. We are on to the next one. You can send it in. There's like a link in the description. that you can submit your tracks. Let's see what we get. We got Ish XN, What You Want. I think we did that one already. Kick bass arrangement. I think this, yep, we already did that. Man, this is a lucky guy, bro. Damn. All right, let's keep going. Maybe there's a way to make it sketch. Okay, yeah. So, boom. I want to, not silent. Okay. So it's another What You Want, I Want To. What's going on here, man? Like, I started this project with a Chris Lorenzo vibe. It'd be awesome to know what you think. Okay, let's check it out. No fear of judgment. Okay, what I say is what I think. Let's see what you have. What the fuck are you doing? Oh shit.
I know you want to.
I think he forgot to mute the references. I'm assuming that's what it is. You know, I do have to hit you with the, what are you doing, man? Like, God fucking damn it. Like, you know, hit that fucking. Okay, anyways, let's go, baby. Let's go.
I know you want to.
Let's go!
I know you want
This is why I'm not a DJ, fam. This is why I'm not a DJ. You guys are, you see what happens, dog? It's that, and I'm trying to be a present father, but oh man, fuck, dude. All right, we're gonna move on. Momentum is everything. We can't stall out. Let's keep going, baby. Let's keep going. We gotta get to as many songs here. Okay, I'm like, we got Boppy. I think he has like a vape store, and he's a daddy or something. That's what it is. Hot Steel. Okay. I'm ready for your Hot Steel arrangement, and okay, we'll feel the vibe and sound selection. If it makes sense, it makes sense, man. Let's see what we get. I'm gonna fast forward the shit out of that. I like so far. At least warp the reference, bro. Alright. Oh, sorry, my bad. Fuck. Hot steel. Steel burns at the temperature of 9,000 degrees. Yeah. It's pretty fucked. point. Nah, yeah, it was, I don't know, my push-to-talk pedal. Yeah, this is, it's a bit weird for me. Why not come in with the vocals earlier? Why not bring them in the breaks to foreshadow them? Selection of breaks, not enough contrast. You're leaving everything there. It's kind of like the kick goes away, but everything stays the same. For example, the low end. Okay. Okay. All right, we're gonna fast forward another break. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now the vocal, please. What you call it, God? What you call it, God? Gonna suck a dick, that's what I say all night long. You know I'm not about that life. I just don't know what to rap about, cause hostile's what I want every day for lunch. Every day for lunch. Every day for lunch. I don't fuck with beef jerky and cheese. I want a sandwich. I want it extra mayo, please. Some tapatio, cause my Latin roots are seeping through. When this hostile comes, I know what to do. You just need a really strong vocal or some of sorts, you know, like that's what I would say personally. That's the logical choice there. I mean, you're bringing that vocal in on that second half, but you know, and it's funny enough, like when I work on songs with people and they have to sing, I'm like, or I'll say something, you know, like something like, you gotta add this, do that, right? But honest, like if you do that, the song makes sense. The first break doesn't make sense. So I would find a vocal or maybe a combination of vocals that you can use, repeat. But I would just try and make best of what you have in that second break. It should have come in way sooner. Once you have that and you have the little vocal like ad-libs, fucking done set. If you don't want to do that, then you need to come in with a main idea that fills that role as well. It could be percussion, it could be a motif, it could be an ARP, it could be a little melody, it could be a fucking synth, or it could be me. But anyways, on to the next. The covers. Okay, the mix, not bass. All right, he donated, so we do that. Yeah, sorry guys. It's like I don't know if you guys have seen, but anytime you try to rap, you know how it is, dog. You know how it is. I'm married, you know, like I have 3 kids. Like you guys know how it is. It's just I don't know. It's something in our DNA, you know, that when we start rapping, like, we just get gay and shit. But it's all good, you know. Like it's part of life. You know, it's part of life. All right, Brew. Yeah, Brew makes good music. I'm gonna bump it up for you, okay? Here, together. Nah. I'll bump it up, Brew. Right up the knob. Right up. I wanna make this shit as relaxing as possible. Yeah, so definitely the bass is not bassing. It could be as simple as ignore all the cables, thank you. It could be as simple as hold up. Y'all know I got scratches on my shit. Could be as simple as the bass needs to be louder. Could be as simple as controlling the kick a little better. I would try making the bass louder, to be fair. Sometimes it's as simple as that. If you do that and you just can't get it, like the mids of the bass become way too high, you're lacking subs, so you add a sub layer to that guitar bass or bass that you have, preferably a sine wave. I have a video, and you can find all my videos on Instagram made by other people nowadays, but where you can use like the additive synthesis of Serum 2 to increase that sub. But let's say that you're lacking those crucial 60 to 100 frequency, then you can also bring those up to create a custom sub for your guitar or your bass. Super important, again, because people will tell me shit like, I learned this from watching Weston or John Summit or watching this tutorial, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, that technique is valid, but context is very important. If you're going to pick a bass that lacks 100 to 60 hertz, then the sub will need those crucial frequencies in order to sound fat as fuck. So again, use the additive method if you need to, but that's going to be the first thing I try. Oh, baby. You know how we get over there at the afters? Oh, baby. Something about the twang is coming back on the Santa Monica Pier. Brunello, Raphael, back to back. Dropping morning coffee right after science fiction. What a desecration. What an insult. Should have seen Brunello's face. He felt insulted, so then he hit him with his next track. Yeah, baby. That's the covers now. You can send AI stuff, but you gotta hear my rant about AI. Love it. Any more weight you can add here? Those chords are very beautiful, very mid, very browns. Is there any way to like make them sound meatier? Like, because right now you get into this part, but it just feels like we need more body. Nah, you ain't tripping. You heard your name. You and Brunello at the Santa Monica Pier. Just fucking. Agreed, I can see that. Man with the glasses has valid feedback. Well, you will only know if I land on you. And yeah, I agree. Now that Dick, I'll call you Dick, pointed it out. Like, yeah, the sax more mids for sure to feel like it belongs in this world that you've crafted with your drums, bass, and everything else. Really nice. I liked it. That was pretty cool. I'm gonna do a random, then hit that. Let's hit it. Let's see what we get. Hold up. Oh shit! The fuck up, man. What the hell? Ezra Blizzard boyfriends. Okay. Songwriting. Okay. I mean, shit. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. We're gonna fast forward on this. Usually he's very techie, but. I got a boyfriend, what about you? He takes me to Sarah and buys me all the shit I want. Right across from Sarah, they opened up Aritzia. They say it's for white girls that make 100+. I say fuck that, you know I'm a ghetto bitch. Spencer's will suffice with me. This is good. Spencer's will suffice with me. Yeah, this is good, man. Ooh, that melody in the back. I hear that shit. Ooh. Yo.
I was born for speed. I was born for speed. I was born for speed. I was born for speed.
Yeah, so far so good. I'm not bored yet, okay? You better bring that synth back. Whatever that was, melody here. It's coming. You better bring it back.
I was born for speed.
Take his money. Bro, these bitches ain't loyal. Like, shit, how? It's really good. Very, very good. But I need my melody back from the break. Take his money. I'm gonna tell her I'm gonna take her youth, bro. Fucking hell, dog. Like, where the fuck is this melody? Bro, that melody is fire. Dude, it reminds me of like The Godfather or Pascal dancing with that chick in that one movie where like they do the waltz or I don't know, tango or some shit. Like I think it's Scarface, the Tony, what's the artist's name? Al Pacino, fucking dancing. That's the vibe I get with it. But why aren't you using it more? It's my thing, to be fair. Yeah, you do that. I feel that melody so strong in that. Like, I don't know why you're not using it and then responding with these sounds that you have here. That's personally my take on it. I think it's good. The groove is really good, man. Like, honestly, this is fucking sick as fuck. Like sick. I could play any part of it and I wouldn't get bored. That's how sick it is. Like, bro, yeah, like, fuck. I don't know who the fuck releases this shit. Only one I could think is Solid Grooves kind of shit. But you know how those fuckers are. They only fuck around with themselves and shit. So, yeah, if you can get it on there, I'd say hell yeah. But yeah, like. Again, super dope track. Super fucking dope. Hey, I revisited an old Finnish track and decided to turn it into a full song. The core idea still works, but the original has the main track for the okay. I don't know. Did you AI this shit? So, since the kick and bass are baked together, God damn it, man. This is like slowing me the fuck down, isn't it? Waterfall stuff. Okay, if something sounds off, it'll go. But God fucking damn it. this. There's no reinforcing this kick, bro. I know you donated. These type of tracks always, I hate getting them, especially when I do one-on-ones. I don't hate getting them when I do one-on-ones because I can fix them. I always ask for the project sometimes because I'm like, let me fucking do this shit. But it shouldn't sound like this ever. No, mix is not great, but it should never sound like this. That's the problem, you know? Like, I don't know how you made it. Okay, let me read this one. Hold up, fam. Hold up. Let me put something that will entertain you guys. So as I read this, hold up. I got just the fucking thing. I just gotta hit it. Okay, there you go.
Hey, sorry I missed your call. I was just calling you back to let you know that I love you and I miss you. I really want you to call me back. And I'm sorry.
I don't understand. The kick and bass are glued together. The groove. Jesus Christ, man! This is one of those. Shit. I can't. There we go. Thank you, man. Stem splitter. You got to stem split it. Thank you, man. Let's hear it. Nah, it doesn't, but let's see. Yeah, someone said stem splitting. I think that's going to be it. Are there any broad mixing issues? Well, my main issue is there's no low end. The kick is horrible. The bass has no low end. The track isn't grooving. It just sounds very flat. The bass itself as well. It's one of those things like I would just remake the idea, to be fair. Like find a new bass, just see it as a sign from good old Jesus and like just remake the bass idea and then rework it, because it's at a point where it's kind of like, yeah, man, it's like it's not gonna sound optimal ever. You don't like the Yeah, this is one of those songs where I'm like, I would rework everything. I would start with the kick and the bass, remake the bass, have the vocal stay, remove all the effects off the vocal, and just start from scratch. Carl, you have to, man. This is just to that point where it's kind of even me hearing it, I'm just like, oh, this is going to be a daunting task. Dun, 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 dun. Waterfall transition. I guess the waterfall would be a downlifter, if that's what you're referring to, waterfall style transition. That would be a downlifter, uplifter, impact, but I think what you're talking about is a downlifter. You can look that up on Splice. Cool. I like the idea of the vocal, the bass. Maybe we worked, but the notes it's hitting are pretty dope. I'm gluing the kick from the original mixing notes, weird plugin before drop looking. Okay, yeah. Mixing sub. Okay, we talked to. Okay, cool. All I gotta add. I like Ikigai because it would have taken me at least 5 minutes to go stem splitter, splitting the kick from the bass, which you can do now in Ableton. Maybe use something a little bit more higher quality. Can't be that. Yeah. I mean, there's, it's kind of like, you see the you see the vision. And I hear it in my head fixed, but I got to remember, I got to trust the ears, not the heart, right? All right, we got a 6-minute track. Let's see what we get. Very old school. All right, man. There we go. Okay, what you got, man? That's fucking... Yeah, some balance right now. Bass is sounding a lot louder than the kick. If I had to give you like an answer, where should the kick and bass land? Kick, right, it's going to be about, let's say kick is at 60 dB. That's something you can easily see in Ableton. I'll give you two answers. One, the bass can either be 4 dB away from the kick or 6 dB. Okay, it's going to be relatively between, I guess the best way of saying, -6 to -3. From there, if it doesn't balance well, it could be that there's too much low end in the patch. So I would go into the preset and reduce the low end. And if that doesn't fix it, then just pick another bass. But usually it should be around that ballpark. There's always a lot of variables that play with it, but definitely get the kick louder. That bass is loud. I like that. I love the break. Yeah, I like the idea of the motif with that synth. I would also like maybe pick a synth that's more synth wavy for it, like because it reminds me the vibe of Hellslute, so that's where I would kind of go with it. I am gonna play his track really quick. I think it has this very nice synth. That one. Right, so you have something similar. So I would say something like that would be sick, but you have the right idea. Could probably layer something. Man, it's hard to hear with that bass. But yeah, the main thing right now is I'm hearing this track, right? Kick-bass relationship. Bass is just way too fucking loud. Kick is way too quiet. Get the kick up to 6 dB. It should relatively be one of the louder things in the song. From there, reverb is your best friend on the lead. The drums, everything else sounds pretty decent. I feel it's just, again, you fuck up a kick and bass. Everything sounds weird. But everything's sounding pretty like clean, like I can hear every little element, so that's good. Right now, my main issue is the break. Right, you're here, but it's like, could there be a pad? Could there be something here providing atmosphere? Can you play around with maybe removing the sidechain away from the synths, the bass? Those are going to be big things. A lot of people, like, they'll leave the sidechain going in the breaks, and I'll go, why? It feels really unnatural when the kick goes away to have a continuing sidechain in the break. Don't be scared to remove it completely. You can automate the mix down if you're using Kickstart. Love that tension. Let's go. Maybe filter some of their stuff if you're gonna have that pad in the back. You know, filtering the top, everything on top right now would be nice to have the pad come more front. Disco Fever. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward it. Okay. Vocals too quiet. Yeah, and then from there, it kind of goes a little haywire. But yeah, just keep it simple. Kind of think about it like, what are the main ideas in the song at certain sections, and support them. You don't have to have the same stuff playing constantly from the left to the right, right? When you go into a break, remove stuff. Bring in new ideas that tie with the story of what you've already done before. That's going to help a lot there, man, because I like the idea of the bass, the kick, if when fixed, right? You can have that motif going, but from there, just gotta get that break sorted. Remove stuff, remove the side chain. Okay, I'm gonna do a spin. Let's see who we get. Mortal Kombat. Hey, is any kicks you down the elements from there? Anyone else do that too? That's called mixing in unison, and yeah, I mean, some people do it that way. I've had people tell me, like, you taught me to put my kick at minus 6 dB and then work from there. And I sound a lot better now that I don't do that. I just leave everything at 0 dB. And in my head, I'm just like, bro, it's the same shit. You're just setting -6 as your 0 ceiling, dog. Like, there's nothing different about it. Maybe you're just sounding a lot louder, and that, you know, you have the loudness bias. Like, everything that sounds louder is going to sound a little better. It doesn't mean it's better, dog. All right, free your mind, low end narration. Okay. Let's see. Where the hell? Bro got new promos. Promo pics, bro. They're looking good. Really cinematic. You're like Eli Brown in the pond. You know, Eli Brown. I don't know if he still has that, but he used to be in a murky water. Oh yeah, he still is, bro. He's still, look at that fool, dog. Kind of fucked up. Like, we gotta see this one, bro. Like, he's in the water, murky water. Look at that. Except you're I don't know how you guys, where is this, man? Holy shit. Low end and arrangement. All right, I'm gonna bump it up, bro. It's loud in here now, okay? Let's see how good your low end is. Let's see what you got. More!
My love is what you
Yeah, I have a shit ton of low end, bro. Trying to like kill it. How the hell, dude? Let me. There's one song that has a shit ton of low end that I will always reference to. Shit ton of low end, but I feel like yeah. So yours. Has a lot of a like kick. The kick is really driving that low end. It feels like very rounded, which I'm not too fond of. So personally, me, I would be looking at either one, is the kick too loud? Did you put too much fucking low end on the kick? But you're definitely massaging my leg hairs because the sub is down here. I wouldn't trust this amount of low end. This is way too much. Find a balance. Yeah, the kick has too much of like, okay, so you have the kick, right? So kick, like you have the fundamental of the kick. And then there's all that frequency from, let's say, kick lands somewhere around 50, 55. You have all of those mid-lows, right? Like, not mid-lows, but like all of those frequencies there. The kick feels like it has too much of something there. And that's where I might want to reduce a bit so that the kick sits nicer in the mix and you still feel the low end of the kick. Right now, it just feels like I'm feeling a good amount of low end from the kick, but I'm also feeling a lot of roundness to it, which is not what I would want. From there, then I would compare it to the low end. Once that's fixed, okay, how does it sound with the bass? But yeah, you have a lot. You definitely have a lot. I would just tone it down a tad bit and clean the kick up a bit more in that section. If you use the pull tech trick, don't forget to attenuate. But yeah, let's see what else you get. Pads wide, you have a lot of space. House string, echo, something, uplifter. Here we go. Clap, snare buried in the song. But everything else is good here. That's good, bro. Congrats. Hell yeah. It's cool. I asked, bro. I like the idea of the song. The mix is not it, right? Because the thing with the low end is you can have a lot of low end and it can be controlled, like I'm hearing it in here, but everything is just getting masked by the amount that you have, bro. Like everything gets pushed to the back. So for example, here, right? I like the vocal. That's cool. The dun, dun. Sounds like weird because it's pushed back in, but it should be more up front. It should also have some reverb, feeling of space. It doesn't have it. I'm gonna lower this. Can the clap come more forward? Vocal, you have it mono. Can you add reverb to it to create space, right? So I don't know if you did that because you saw my Instagram reel, but you do it so that, yeah, you clean up the vocal, but then from there add some reverb so it doesn't sound so unnatural, I would say. Fill up the space a bit, you know? Other than that, I like the idea of it. Mix down wise, that's all I gotta say. Idea wise, it's sick. Can you add anything else to your breaks? Yeah, that's all I'll say. Maybe those strings can come in over here, bro. Like, again, spice up the breaks. These breaks, just way too safe. I would just use more pads, the string sounds. If you have contact, make the strings yourself so it sounds a lot better. You know, like it'll sound great. But I love the idea, and that's what's important. It's like, is it fucking vibing? And it is. You did it better than Clooney and Prosper. No, I'm kidding. I got Noroso. I think, right? We did the... Okay, yeah. I did the random. Okay, yeah. So then we get this one. What is he saying? I am trying to create Afro trance, something like Sir, but then in a trance jacket. Is the sound selection of the plucks and Supersaw working together? All right, let's check it. You guys can let him know too. Your opinion matters as well, guys. Like, everyone has a good taste in music, I say. So if you feel it's off, it's fucking off. There's no reason to think like, oh, you know, it's not. No, if it's off, it's off. Okay, you are Euro dancing it up. Pads, chords. The pluck, the vocal playing together. I like the idea of that. The problem is the pluck has a lot of body, a lot of mids, and that's good in certain scenarios, right? But here it just feels like very unnatural. Doesn't feel like it mixes. Also a lot of low end. Woo! It's a lot of high end, bro. Whoa. Whoa. Wherever you bought that Soundbanks, return the Soundbanks. Better snares, more presence. Is this the AI one? Is this the guy said he was gonna send me an AI song? Those saws, by the way, like I am, look, AI is coming, and I think it's a personal choice for people. People can also bitch about it and get mad about it. I totally agree with all of that stuff. If you're gonna use it, that's your decision, right? Your DAW, your body. But anyways, okay, cool. I just want to make sure, because again, they want to kind of bring that up, right? A lot of people are against it. I'm against it, but also I'm like, people are going to use it. And also there's that conflict for me, because the way I think about it, right? We are electronic music producers, right? We use technology, right? Synths came in and replaced orchestras, right? The idea of a synth was so that a composer didn't need to hire a big ass fucking orchestra. He could have that synth system to create his pieces and play them out through it. So it replaced, in essence, that, but didn't really, right? Right? I'm all for it. So electronic music production, we embrace technology to push music forward and create, again, yeah. So there's that side of it as well. I mean, AI is technology, so does that go against that term for electronic music production? Is electronic music production something else? Okay. All right. So for the break, right, like the saws, I think they can fit, they can work. The problem is not the sound, it's the way it sounds, the mix of it. It sounds like someone boosted the shit out of the high frequencies. So again, I would just tone them down, find a good supersaw patch. Arturia has the Roland JP8080 now, and then there's also online a free one if you can get someone to send you the ROM, or if you're willing to get fucking ratted in exchange for it, also there. I would just say use that. Maybe don't do so much, but transition here's a little choppy. Everything's good, but the way it comes in, it's stay on, stay on. Right, like it needs to land. Overthinking that, I would say. Yeah, like going for that double kick stuff. Yeah, I hate that too, man. pluck since work. I was expecting, honestly, like a goddamn botanical pluck, but it can work. The problem is not the sound you picked, it's the way they sound. They sound really like just like I don't know how you got your saw to sound that way. A lot of times in sessions, I'll get some artists that will come in, put their fucking project, like so-and-so label said, da, 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 and it's my job to figure out, like, okay, the label didn't specify why they rejected it, even though they kind of wanted to sign it, so I got to figure it out, right? So if this was one of these songs you bring in, and, you know, Chapter 8 wanted to sign it or something, but they just didn't tell you why they didn't, and I hear it, I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, I think I know why, so... Yeah, that intro, right? That pluck's really nice, but it's kind of buried in there. The saw's nice. The idea of pluck to saw is nice, but the saw just sounds way too high-endy, and we need to bring some body back into it. So let's do that. So then from here, I would go into Spire. If the person doesn't have Spire, I would use Serum. If they don't have Serum, I would use Silent One. There's a lot of really nice presets on there that can sound good out of the get-go. But yeah, that's just way too over-processed, way too... Yeah, it just sounds way too much. A lot of times too, I gotta go through the shit, and I'm like, oh, this is a problem. Let's remove that. Okay, this is how we could do it. Make it sound better. If you really want a lot of high end, why don't we try doing this instead, right? So yeah, but I like the idea of it. It's vital. 110 sim, 2 presets. About 700 megabytes, $47.99. Human certified, no AI vocals. The thing is, vocals are expensive. Love the idea of that. Okay. Yeah, so don't think. I think it's just your saw, man. You just need to better undo all the processing, keep it simple. Right now, it's just way too high-endy. More of a mix thing. Yeah, I could, but we gotta respect his passion, his whatever excites him, Getting a headache, not a good sign. Yeah. OTT with 15%. Yeah. OTT, I don't know. I don't like OTT too, but it's getting too right. I'm mainly like big sound designer, so I'm like, sometimes I'll get some reviews on these packs or messages from people, or I'll see it online where it's like they'll say stuff like, "Oh, his presets don't sound finished." I'm like, what the fuck do they mean by finished? And then in my head, I'm pretty sure I know what they mean, which is it doesn't sound OTT'd. Certain people like the sound. Certain people are used to the sound. And my job is, as the younger crowd is coming in, is to figure out if that's what they want, right? Like, we can bitch about like Bad Bunny's mixdowns in reggaeton music are fucking bright. Versus back in the day, they were a lot warmer for reggaeton, right? So is he doing it? Is that the new thing? And if so, well, if I want to have a job still, I have to kind of just adapt to it. I don't have to agree with it, but I'll adapt to it and maybe add a bit of mids there. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people just want that sound, man. Like in drum and bass, definitely in that. In some of the disco candy shit, like tech house packs, people tell me shit like, why is the bass sound so filtered? I'm like, because if we allow the top part of the bass out, all your drums and vocals are not going to sound nice up front, and then the bass is going to invade the space of... Yeah, so that's why they're fucking muted. It doesn't mean that it sounds unfinished. It means that I'm making your life easier in the mixing process, because I already know you're going to have to filter that shit back down, bro. So yeah, I feel like, it depends, and you just... Again, I have to navigate it. We're like, okay... Yeah, I think I got to use more OTT now, right? It's part of it. Brighter mixes, less low end, more low end. Like, you just got to adapt. It's part of it. Momentum, just do what you feel is right at the time. Wait up. Sorry, bro. I keep forgetting. It's part. It's like Yelp reviews, bro. It's part of the job. I care too much, which is good. Give it to me straight. You want it straight? I'll give it to you straight. Usually I try to be nice. I'm trying to get better at giving feedback. Everyone's different. So if you want it straight, I'll give it to you fucking straight. Not confident in the kick and bass relationship, the way the kick sounds and the way the bass sounds. But idea-wise, making sense. Clap is shit. Too much mids. I like how it's loud, but again, it's sounding a little choppy. That clap. In fact, the whole thing sounds weird. Nice. Yeah, this mix sounds really weird. I don't know how do you make it sound like this? That is my main question for it, because it's like, what the fuck? Idea-wise, makes sense. So far, really nothing bothering. It's just the way it sounds is definitely different, man. Fucking different. Yeah, it sounds weird. But it's okay. Let's hear the idea. Alright. Kind of boring. Lot of vocal. Need a break. Need some suspense. I just kind of want to tell the guy to shut up. Let Phil Brazil do his thing, but I don't know. Is that him? Can't tell like the name. Yeah, beat. Okay, first, the mix sounds really awkward. Two, okay, the focus is the vocals, but it feels like drums are what I want is proper arrangement, which would be storytelling. Go into a break, like a chord progression, make it sound pretty. Bass, drums, and elemental ear candy shots here and there. After about 8 bars, you come in with the main vocal again. Then on the second break, you introduce the choir, the chorus part of the vocal. in a cool way where you create tension and then you release into the choir and then you have a Reese and then it's like, yeah, and then you build up again and then you drop again with the fucking bass, now with the synth shot, the main synth motif, the vocal going, supplementing or being the main idea, 8 bars past there, now you come in, like that's more exciting than having a kick bass, open hat clap, just hitting with the vocals, just going, oh yeah, you know, like it needs, like you just need, like in simple terms, you just need a good arrangement, man. Work on the drums. The mix sounds awkward. Fuck the mix though. The main thing is the storytelling of the song. You need to have those synths come in a very good way where it comes from tension being built, which in dance music is usually a build up or a mini break. Okay. But arrangement wise, I would look at anima, shit like that, from the arrangement perspective of it over the, you know, again, like, oh, you got to do that. Nah, you don't got to do none of that, but it's good for arrangement to see how the vocals work in conjunction with when the synth hooks come in and how he keeps it interesting, right? The guy has a really good vocal, but why isn't he writing it throughout the whole song? It's because you need those valleys. You need the dips in energy, the increases in energy in order to make those moments matter. Okay, make the vocal matter. All right, sorry, we're gonna spin it. Okay, here we go. What we got? We got milk not provided. Do pen, okay. Milk not provided. I'm gonna go use the oh my god, restroom while I wait. Cool. I need a break. Give me the nice break, please. Katama break. Okay. That's fine too. Yeah, sick. I didn't. I guess I would, for me, it's just the arrangement of it. That's all I gotta say. I like the ideas in it. It's just more, again, give me the break. Give me a break. Katama the break. About all I have to say. In my head, I'm just hearing like a really nice break in this. Mix could be a lot better, but again, didn't want to get too much into it. Like, I was using the restroom for quite a while. Yeah, vocal chops are sick. I don't know what the hell they were saying though, but I think it said need more sleep or something, which I related to. I was like, mix and master. Okay, lows. See, I'm like, oh. Is that guitar pan to the left slightly? But that bass is already not sounding optimal. It's sounding way too saturated, overdriven, ran through an amp. It sounds like you have a sub, but it just doesn't sound connected. It feels like that bass needs to be fatter. Autistic robot beat.
I like money, I like sex, I like parties, I like girls, I like money, I like sex, I like parties, I like girls.
Sidechain on the bass, sounding unnatural, mainly because there's no kick. Just mix wet down on it, remove it.
I'm living fast, I don't think I'll ever slow down. Took many pills, now I can't even feel the ground. Got girls on my lap, making movies like a rock star. This is what my life's about. I like girls. I like girls. I like girls.
Cool.
I like girls.
Main issue is that top bass.
I'm living fast. I don't think I'll ever slow down.
I got the break.
Many pills, now I can't even feel the ground. Got girls
Effects,
on my lap,
reverb,
making
something
movies like
interesting. Make the drums get a reverb would be nice.
a rock star. This is what my life's about. I like girls, I like money, I like sex, I like
Yeah, but all I have to say, for me personally, that bass just sounds like filter cutoff, high resonance, or somewhat of a reference. And then it's getting processed by either a roar or a saturator, but it just doesn't sound optimal. It needs more mids, it feels like, more mid lows, more of the 100 to 200, I want to say, area. Most of those vocals.
parties. I like girls, I like money,
I like girls, I like money, I like fancy shit.
can't even feel
Yeah, that's gonna be my main thing with that. But other than that, cool. The drums sound pretty good on this one too, by the way. It's just mainly that top bass. Again, it's like I get into sessions with a lot of people where they fucking they split the bass up into 3 different basses, or they'll have like a top bass and a sub bass, and it just, yeah, like you can definitely do that when needed, right? And it's needed whenever you can't get the amount of low end you want out of a song without doing extreme changes to it. But again, I feel like anytime I do anything like that, it ends up sounding like what you had. You got to be really careful with it. I think you can do it. It just requires a little bit more patience and finessing. Oh, shit. Yeah, take care. So kick's too loud. It's first thing that's popping out. I would lower the kick. If it still doesn't sit right, then I would start to EQ the kick. Nice clap. Out of luck today, the day I came around. Sorry. Ah, shoot. I tried to produce on ecstasy and weed back in the day, and I don't know, I would just be way too fucking high. It feels like in order for it to work, you have to feel normal or be able to control the sensations. Then it makes sense. Yeah, I tried producing with beer, drunk. I just get lazy or drunk. I was like, fuck this, I'm gonna go out or something, you know? So it's like, yeah, usually it's for me. Love the stabs, kick, bass, drums, again without the mix part of the equation, sound really good, makes sense. Vocals make sense. That new like guitar playing there, I'm not too fond of, but everything else pretty sick. Okay, let's get Dowdy. Mix an idea. Check this out. Kick is sounding decent. We'll see how it progresses with everything. Now that top bass is giving me the iffy. Yeah, so the main thing is that top bass. Either one, it's too loud, or two, you gotta control the mids of it a lot better, because right now it's sounding fucking raw. Like it just came out of my analog synth and I want to clean it up. So part of it could be the top. All right.
His is chillin', milk is chillin', his is chillin', milk is chillin', his is chillin'. What more can I say? Stop feeling.
So it's like kind of like the neck bass from Mal P, right?
What more can I say? Stop feeling. Milk is chillin', his is chillin'. What more can I say? Stop feeling. Yes, I'm down. Stop feeling. Yes, I'm down. Run. Yes, I'm down. What more can I say? Stop feeling. Yes, I'm down. Stop feeling.
The shakers, I would turn them down a bit. Just hearing on both systems.
Yes, I'm down. Run. Milk is chillin', his is chillin'. What more can I say? Stop feeling. Yes, I'm down. Yes, I'm down. Run. Yes, I'm down. Yes, what more can I say? Stop feeling. Yes, I'm down. Yes,
That sound needs more bite. So right now it sounds kind of flat. When I say more bite, I mean more lower the sustain and then the decay. Maybe the bass is too bright. Yeah, I'm thinking it's the top part of the bass. The mids need to be controlled. So it could be as simple as bringing down the cutoff on it to allow, again, space for everything else. But that's the main thing. That sound, boop, boop, boop. Anyway, to give it more transient, right? More hit, because right now it sounds flat and it's doing something that's ba, 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 transient shaper, or go into the preset and have it punch more. Way too flat. That sounds weird. Like the idea of that plug, but flat. Cool. That's good. All right.
Clap your hands, put hands you clap. If your girl's out of place, it's your girl I slap. And if you're dumb, you ask why. I am something, do or die. The audio too, the two's audio. I got a brother and slaves, Gizmo. Milk and chillin', Gizmo's chillin'. What more can I say? Top feeling.
Yeah, sick. When I say that vocal sounds weird, it just appears and it feels like it doesn't belong. Like there's something in it that I want to either EQ or lower down in volume. Careful with the noise, really loud, also very flat sounding. Something I like to do to the noise is just grab an EQ like a high pass and slowly like just thin it out so that it leads into that. 'Cause, yeah. Thin out the noise.
Milk is chilling, this is chilling. What more can I say? Top feeling. What more can I say? Top feeling. Milk is chilling, this is chilling. What more can I say? Top feeling. Get down, top feeling. Get down, right. Get down. What more can I say? Top feeling. Get down, top feeling. Get down, right. Milk is chilling, this is chilling. What more can I say? Top feeling. Get down, up, down, down. What more can I say? Top feeling. Get down, up, down. Milk is chilling, this is chilling. What more can I say? Top feeling.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard bass to mix, Dowdy. Like that's a hard bass to mix, man. It's like a Reese. It's almost like a Reese like a Reese. And you got that top synth. So I'll say this, the low end on the track is pretty good. Like I'm bumping it loud. I feel the low end. My main issue is I can feel the low end all nice, but then the top part of the bass just is not my cup of tea. So it's gonna have to figure that out for sure. As for the comment I made about the wide shaker shit, I think it's fine. Leave it. Thin out the noise on the breaks. And then the vocal, again, when it comes in, something off about it. I think it's going to have to deal with the EQ, maybe some reverb. But the way I would do it is when you're hearing your song, hear it at a low volume. And then like just hear it all the way through, write down some notes. Hear it at a loud volume, write down the notes. And then from there, just execute on it. But yeah, cool. That's all I got to say. Pretty dope. Low end is there, definitely. Sounds like you're using a sub. And you separated the top part of the bass away, which again, it's always weird because it feels like, okay, there's a shit ton of low end, but then the top part of the bass lacks, again, 60 to 120 hertz. And it just feels weird, almost very unnatural sounding is the best way to put it. So got to figure that out, man. There's also Bassroom, a really cool plugin that you can check out. Maybe run the trial on it. Okay, I am randomizing. A guy just donated, so I don't get too mad, man. All right, let's see. Eyes cuss for. Check it out. Spin Ninja, of course.
You'll see the difference now. If we change it, you'll know how. Nothing ever stays the same. Once you let it change.
I think I only have it set to 1.
You'll see the difference now. If we change it, you'll know how. Nothing ever stays the same. Once you let it change. It's like a family tree. Part of you and a part of
Sick one. Sick vibes.
And if we should separate, go your own way. I won't wait, I won't wait, I won't wait, I won't wait.
Nice, nice. Man, everyone struggles with mixing, doesn't it? If my problem with giving mixing feedback is there's so much I want to say sometimes that it's kind of like, fuck, you know, like I go like, fuck this shit. I gotta get better at it, for sure, but let's see. The first thing to say is vocals, right? I'm pretty sure you ripped them off, or right, like, or maybe they came that way, but mids. That snare build sounds very thinned out, very unnatural. Why is it so thin? It makes sense to have a thin snare if the buildup is super stacked, packed. There's a lot going on, but in this track, there's really nothing. So why is the snare so like thin and like? I think the best thing about the song I really like is the kick and the bass, like really nice. Clap, not too fond of. Main reason is that the track has a very smooth vibe to it, but like the clap is like it could be smoother, or it might be more of a sound selection thing. Again, that's being super nitpicky. Why are the drums so wide? Synth. I'm not too fond of what it's playing, but at the same time, the mids, the body. Again, why is it sounding so thinned out when it doesn't need to? And in sense, though, it sounds clean, fine. You know, all the ideas are being portrayed nicely. The main important thing, which is the kick and bass, sounds like it's working really good. So, you know, usually you have that in a club really loud. I think it's going to sound fine. It's going to rip, homie. But yeah, once we start to hear here, it's kind of like the mids and like some of the selection. Why are the drums so wide? Like, what makes you want to put it wide? Is it because you heard someone on YouTube say, put your drums wide? Or is it because as you hear your song, you close your eyes, you feel like down the center makes them sound like they're fighting with the bass or the kick? It's something like, you know, like you just got to be aware of doing stuff intentionally versus just doing it because, you know, so-and-so said always to fucking do it. So, you know, just be on top of that. But really nice track, honestly, really nice. I like the vibe in it. It's the big important thing, which I always tell people, is kick and bass. Once that's set, again, everything else, just try to be very minimal with it. But you get the kick and bass right, because too much bass, it starts to mask things, push them to the back, so you make shit louder. You start to EQ weirdly because of it. Too little bass, same exact thing, opposite way. Okay, wait up, go back. We're gonna spin the wheel. Lamar. Yeah, if anything for that one, cost, just hear the song and see how much you cut and see if you can bring some of it back. The Ableton EQ has a scale feature, bottom right. Maybe you didn't use that one. If you didn't, just look for the scale and maybe dial it back on a lot of things and see how you feel about it. Okay, we got LMR by my side. This was by a lake in Europe, it looks like, or Alaska. Has to wear headphones so that... Yeah, I recommended Anima. A lot of his like more vocal driven tracks versus like the stuff. I'm not recommending the synth work stuff, but I am recommending kind of like the vocal, the way the vocal develops through it. Oh no. They got you, bro. What's with everyone's obsession with clipping? Guitar sounds wife. The drums sound like my wife, bro. And she's telling me to take out the damn trash. I'm like, why can't you take it out? What the fuck? How we got? Nah, it's all good. I know why I gotta take it out. That way, if they try to rape me, I'll just take a shit. You know, it's a game over, bro. Unless they're into that kind of stuff, then it's like, who? Yeah, there's this obsession with clipping. I don't get it. If you're gonna clip, no more than 2 to 4 dB, because then it just starts sounding really, just really fucked, man. Just really fucked. So, yeah. One Bitcoin, baby. One Ethereum. Dang. Yeah, this is fucked. I am so sorry. If bro, don't clip, man. Oh man, guitar chords are good. The profile picture was really nice. Where is that at? But yeah, man, why are you clipping like fuck? Don't. If you're gonna clip, just 2 dB. Let's leave it at that, and then clip towards the end. I don't think your track needs to be clipped. It sounds like a guitar track with a very kind of like indie rock vocal, you know, kind of like that emo punk kind of shit. Why the fuck are you gonna clip that? It's beyond me. You know, like clipping makes sense for techno, hard techno, some tech house, but for God's sakes, that did not need to be clipped, man. So, yeah, that's always the way, bro. Hey. Sorry. That kick, bro, is goddamn. That's an Asian kick if I ever heard a kick. Goddamn. Ideal like dope. Okay. I like the idea. I think the idea of bops, bro. Like, I'm dancing. It's dope. It's just weird decisions with the mixing and stuff, but hey, it's cool.
These boys out here telling. These boys out here snitching. Westside baby, what's cracking? I ain't never.
Hell yeah.
I ain't never tripping. Give me that rock, I'm dishing. Feel like I'm stuck when I pop that quit there. I ain't never missing.
This is not bad. It's really good, man. You know, once the kids get old, and I'm like probably like 40s. If I embark on the DJ journey, I'm gonna collab with all these songs. This song is really good. It reminds me of that bitchy taking chance. They're the last one to throw a punch. It has that vibe to it, but it's cool. I like this, man. You should definitely finish it at a high quality and send it out. It's really dope. This is one of those where I'm like, bro, like, yeah, get it out. Development and general idea. Well, I think the idea is really good. It's just the mixing and some of the things you do, you just go back a little too much, kind of like that one song. But again, if that one song has shown us everything, it's just the groove and the vocal, proper arrangement, and you're good to go. Yeah, dude. I have 3 kids. I started over. I was at the finish line. My daughter's 14. She's making me get more white hairs, along with mixing drums and basses and figuring out how to make certain things. And my son is 10, and then the little one is 3. So I started over, but it's all good. Be like laid back Luke. I'm just gonna. All right. Dude, son. Man, you can't tell me everything, man. All right, I'll just say my thoughts. I had dreams and stuff, yeah, bro. What's up? Really cool. Love the pads. Breakbeat. Fuck yeah. Kick. Transient shaper, my dude. Shape that kick, bro. I'm feeling the low end, massaging my feet. Vocal, any way to make that thing sound more like I'm bumping it loud, Frank, you know, like this is your moment. Look at that shit. Dreams are coming back. It's at 2:00. It's very loud in here. So I'm feeling your track. Shit ton of low end vocal comes in, and it's sounding metallic as fuck, thin as fuck. Like I don't know if that's how it's coming, but again, make it feel like, you know how I'm speaking right now. You know, like Gunil. Wait up, let's see what that. Lots of low end, bro. You're gonna love this. Alright, here we go. Let's go, Frank! My name is Frank too, Frankie! Yeah, I don't gotta hear any more music. I think I've heard the best song in the world, Frank. Yeah, sick. Break beats, vocal chopping, main vocal idea. I mean, what else can you ask for? A huge amount of low end. Let's get. All right, that's cool, man. Feedback wise, okay, drums very raw sounding, especially the break. Transient shaper, multi-band, tambourine in relation to the break. Tambourine is loud. Any way to control that to make it fit inside and respect the break so the break doesn't get undermined. A lot of low end to the point where I would say way too much for the song. Dial it back a bit and you'll sit somewhere nice. If you need some advice with that, grab a low shelf EQ, all you fucking need, and chop away out the bass. Or maybe the bass needs to be quieter so you can just lower down the volume. How do you know which one to do? Well, let's say you have the bass and you decide to bring it down to get the sub where it's controllable, balanced, isn't going to blow a sub, and you can't hear the top part of the bass, then that means that you need to low shelf the bass. So that way the low end comes down, you can level it properly and still hear the top part of the bass. Simple as that. Other than that, we got Pistolero Bob. Yeah, cool track. It's funny too, because lately I've been in this journey of production, I've been getting into more of the, more of the old school break stuff, learning breaks. I have all these breaks, been learning to warp them, been learning how to use them in tech house, UKG, for the reason of it's a certain vibe. And now I get why Sammy Virgil was so excited when a certain individual got his drums sounding really good, because they come from these fucking breaks, and these breaks can sometimes sound like shit. So super cool. So that's funny. Boom. Yeah, Frank, take it easy, bro. God fucking damn. We got Pistolero Bob. You changed, bro. Changed everything. But he's from the Netherlands, so he's good. He's good. I don't even gotta hear this to know it's gonna hit. Closing at a Neurofunk event this Saturday. Called, and that's how they spell Saturday, and then gotta respect the culture. Called Neuralink with a mate. Made this track to open our set with. Please let me know if the mix would be okay on a big system. Oh, I'll let you know. I know now. I know it works. Here we go.
Link. Program.
This guy, is it gonna work? It's gonna work. The main thing that fucks up the big systems, by the way, it's gonna be the low end amount. That's why sometimes when people tell me shit oh, your patches don't have enough low end, I'm like, they don't need to have that much fucking low end. You fucking, too much. One, too much bass. Two, the kick having too much between 80 to 100 is another big one. So too much low end on either kick and bass, and the kick having too much of that knock. So I don't know if you've ever been in a car and the fucking and the car rattles when the kick hits or the bass plays. That will fuck shit up. So just make sure you're controlling that. This guy, usually most people don't have issues with it unless they're using 909 kicks and making tech house, I find. But yeah, an imbalance in the low end will fuck shit up. Also, certain things with the drums, but we'll see. But I don't think he's gonna run into that.
This is Neuro. Link. Link.
Kick. Can you get the kick to smack more? I'm not feeling it, so you are going to feel the low end, but you're not going to feel the kick hit. And then that fucking snare, That's the one I'm very iffy on. I would reference with other people's snares and just make sure it's not too loud. Other than that, pretty good, but I would get the kick to fucking smack harder. It could be a simple thing of making it louder, but as you make it louder, make sure you don't get too much low end, because again, usually people will add all this unnecessary low end to these songs, and then they will find when they play it live, it doesn't hit like another track that has less low end in it, because it's overwhelming the system. And a shit ton of low end will also push a lot of the top elements like your snare, your open hat, your clap, your vocals to the back. Also, not having enough low end and too much mid lows will do that. This happened to a student of mine. He played at Day Trip and like fucking played it out in the system. It didn't fucking hit. And then he fucking plays his other person's track and it's like fucking smacking really good. What was the big difference? His track, just way too much mid low dirt, not enough sub. And then the other track was using more of a simpler kick. Had a sub and it didn't have a lot of mid lows to it, so just make sure on that. But yeah, that's all I would do on this, man. Just get that kick smacking, and then from there the snare, double check, but the low end is decent and it doesn't sound like that one song that had a shit ton of low end, where I wouldn't become how do you say it, I wouldn't give the okay. Because sometimes I'll get people hitting me up like, yo, saying like recently EDC 2026 played, and then one of the DJs asked me, yo, I'm going to play this Sunday. Like, is it good? What do you recommend? I heard it. I even told him, I was like, it's good. It sounded fucking great. But that's the main thing, for me. It's like just giving them ideas or letting them know you're overthinking it. Just play the fucking song out, bro. It was UKG too, which is funny. So, okay, Disco Whip. All right. Just vibes. Okay. Rafa, what the fuck, bro? I knew it was you and Brunello on the fucking Santa Monica Pier, bro. AI vocals. I recognize AI vocals, bro, and it's sad, bro. I used to be a fan of Roddy Lima. I will keep mentioning that fucker's name, and I'm not a fan anymore. I watched his EDC 2026 set, and god fucking damn it. Every song, Suno vocals, and it's like they don't even try to hide it, bro. I'm like, come on, man, you're Roddy Lima, just use Suno and get a real vocalist to sing over the fucking... Yeah, they sound the same, the tonality of it, bro. It's like, it's cool. Like, I'll say use AI vocals, fuck it, but the problem is it's starting to sound like the tone of the female voice and the guy voice. It has that tone to it where it's like, for God's sakes, like, God, yeah, like, hire a vocalist. It'll cost you $50 to $100. Just like, especially if you write your own lyrics, like, just hire a vocalist. They'll do it for you really fast, and then you just do the processing, the auto-tune after they deliver it the way you want, and it's $50 to $100 to do it. The hard part is the writing, because if you don't do the writing, they're gonna charge you like $200 or $300 plus royalties. So just write the fucking vocals out and then maybe use Suno and put your vocals in there, and then say I want it like this, and there you go. Yeah.
Gravity up, moon slow, hearts float.
It's cool. It's cool for what it is. Nothing really for me to say on it other than AI! AI! It's AI! Fucking AI. I need to have like a sound effect that when someone uses AI, I'll press that sound effect, but I don't know what it could be. I don't want it to be in a negative way either, because if they're using it properly, where it's, again, with effort, I think it's dope. Let him be. But I don't know, man. It should be like maybe that one. I'm like, oh. There's a ton, but I'm randomizing everything, man. So if you send it in, the wheel might land on you, and just land it on this fool. Alright, you're gonna have to win me over. You're gonna have to make me like this vocal, man. This vocal, I don't know. Where's the fucking bass? Hey, bro, I'm pretty sure 91 Vocals stole that vocal from one of my packs, because what's either that or I used to work with this guy from God knows where. He went by Crack Jack or some shit. And he would help me out with the packs, and then we stopped working together just because I have a certain quality that I would need met when it comes to samples, where it's like they can't sound like clipped to shit and too fucked. And if they do, I feel like crap. I'm like, I gotta mix it better. But being that vocal, I know I put it in a pack a long time ago, and they just put it in the 91 Vocals pack. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyways, that's another story.
Where's the fucking bass?
For what it is. Here we go, break. Come down. Yep, there you go. Good. Yeah. Here we go.
Where's the fucking bass?
Yeah, for what it is, it works. I will say the transitions do feel rushed, right? Like your build-ups. So I'll show you what I mean. So, right, you do that. That's cool. Here we go, baby. Maybe a crash, impact. Where's that fucking bass at, motherfucker?
Where's the fucking bass?
And then you drop, but yeah, it all makes sense and it works really good for what it is. But that vocal, diggy diggy bom 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 bom. To each their own. To each their own. What's up, bro? I was just talking about Roddy Lima. I saw your your ass in the fucking comments, bro. I was like, I cannot believe you fucking. Bro, all the AI vocals, man. What do you think, bro? Tell me, because I know you commented on that fool's. God, oh. Motherfucker donated, bro. I gotta honor the donation, man. Low end is not sounding too bad.
Le monde se tait. Il ne reste que le battement
What changed? Be honest with me, what changed?
sourd de la machine dans l'ombre électrique. Mon souffle devienne une seule ombre. Regarde l'obscurité. Elle ne fait pas peur et nous enveloppe. Comme une caresse de velours. Une éternité de 16 secondes. Le monde se tait. Il ne reste que le monde se tait.
That lead, quiet, maybe make way for the vocal, or fucking don't use that, maybe a different sound, right? The vibe of the song's already sultry, mysterious. Who is she? Deep under. Like, bro, no need for that nasty ass horn in this, bro. We are more cultured, more fancy for that shit, dog. We're better than that, dude. You need to fucking put some sultry, like, deep, mysterious fucking sound. Why a bah, right? Like, that's the way I would think about it, right? The theme of the song is smooth. You know, we're not trying to be loud, right? Like, you can find a better sound for that, but let's hear it go.
Le battement sourd de la machine dans l'ombre électrique. Mon souffle devienne une seule ombre.
You know, so a Chinese old man came up to me, and he was like, cause like my daughter does jujitsu, and then he has a daughter that does jujitsu, so he was talking to me, and I was telling him my struggles and everything, and he said, you know what I learned a long time ago was, if people expect a certain thing from you, if you're like, I think you are, you go 150, 200%. He's like, tone it down to like 50, 60%, and no one will tell a difference. What do I mean by that? Well, I want to say so many things, but maybe it's fine the way you have it. It's fine, you know, like this build up, this vibe here. I'm not a fan of the riser. It can come in slower, but I feel it takes all that nice mysteriousness from the vocal, the bass, and you're just kind of EDM-ifying it. The thing is, and the reason I mentioned that is just I don't want to say it because I don't have a solution for it. And then I'm going to spend the next 10 minutes hearing your song just going, all right, what the fuck am I going to do here, and figuring it out. So all I'm going to say is it works for what it is right now. I would definitely filter it in, and it'll work. I don't like how the vocal repeats, though. Especially on that syllable. It's like, you know, remember, it's the vibe. Right? We're above like sounding cool and all that shit. It's what is the right thing for the song. And I don't feel that riser is the right thing, bro. Make it louder, make it wider, make it known. Right now it's shy. Make it fucking, yeah.
Regarde l'obscurité.
Curious where it goes. I am so curious where it's gonna go.
Comme une caresse de velours. Une éternité de 16 secondes. Le monde se tait. Il ne reste que le battement sourd de la machine. Peur et nous enveloppe. Comme une caresse de velours. Une éternité de 16 secondes. Le monde se tait. Il ne reste que le battement sourd de la machine. Dans l'ombre électrique, nos souffles deviennent une seule ombre.
Man, dude, fucking SoundCloud's louder than my fucking Ableton by a lot. What the fuck? Am I going mad? Oh, fuck, I'm not playing it through. I was like, where the fuck? There it is. There it is. If you're gonna do this, this is what I would do. So, wait.
Elle ne fait pas peur et nous enveloppe. Comme une caresse de velours. Une éternité de 16 secondes. Le monde se tait. Il ne reste que le battement sourd de la machine. Dans l'ombre électrique, nos souffles deviennent une seule ombre.
One more time. Wait up. Fucking hell.
Regarde l'obscurité. Elle ne fait pas
I like the idea of it. I feel like you need to make it feel like it's a bridge. That's the way I see it. So you need to make it feel like you're leading us somewhere and then releasing it over here in a cool way. So,
Regarde l'obscurité.
and then I would also experiment with removing the drums and maybe shortening it a bit more. Because when you went into it, I was a bit like, but I feel it can work if it's shortened and you kind of like double down on it where like the drums go away. And
Le monde se tait. Il ne reste que le battement sourd de la machine. Dans l'ombre électrique, nos souffles deviennent une seule
hey, this is good. All right, here we go. Jump in the ocean. All right. There you go. Oh. No.
deviennent une seule ombre. Regarde l'obscurité. Elle ne fait pas peur et nous enveloppe.
Oh, God damn, what a sexy ass fucking bass. God fucking damn it. Something like that, but not like that, but like, you know what I mean? Like with your song. That's what I was expecting. And then make the build-up feel like this. Like more washed, more, you know, like wash it out. Make it feel like it's thinning out or like blurring up. And then... yeah, you lose me with that ARP. That ARP is bold, but God, is it fucking shit up. Like, if I had to say the strengths of the song, that cool vibe, the vocal, very sultry, and in all honesty, just keeping it chill, not doing so much. You're doing a lot. You're doing a shit ton more than Max Tyler's, dude. Like, in the sense of like the whole song arrangement, how much shit is going on in it. So I would definitely rethink the ARP, and if you are going to use the ARP, maybe don't come back to it until maybe way later. And yeah, just make it work. All I got to say, but the important thing, kick and bass, sounding really good. Really, really good. That's why I was asking, what changed? What changed? Yeah, bro, yeah, Roddy Lima CDC said, bro, I was like, God damn it, man. Suno, every song, Suno vocal, Suno. All right, what did let's see. Thank you for taking your time. Sorry, you have to listen to it. Come on. Wait up. No, bro. Confidence, please. I do not have an answer. Confidence. Thank you for taking your time. Sorry, you have to listen. No, bro. There's no sorry. What the fuck? I just need to know if it's shit or not. Bro, confidence, please. No one's going to tell you your song is the shit unless you are at some level of status that society has deemed you to be worthy enough for it. Like, if your song is good, no one's going to tell you. You have to be the one to go, my song is good. And then you're going to get people that say it sucks too. And at that point, that's where you have to have that conviction in yourself, man. Anyways, confidence, G. Let's get it. Let's see. Guy donated. I'm sorry. I have to honor it. I got to let him know he's... And plus, there's a chick. I'm married, bro. Let me be. And change it, man. Just do everything right. Eat right. Go to the gym for yourself, and you'll get it. You'll get the confidence. You are worthy. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Hey, so far so good. All right, vocals carrying hard. 808 bass. Ash is too quiet. Strings, something needs to come in here with the fucking 808. I'm like, I'm gonna help you out, bro. Try. Make sure you don't have too much low end before the main drop, because it makes your drop not feel anything. So make sure, again, you scope back on the low end. It's not needed there. Add some reverb delay, automations if you can. If you feel it, that's about it. Drop's good though. That's me playing the strings, not to take anything away from him, but just giving him ideas on what he could have done. I like the beat. I think the drums, beat drums are good. The thing is, it's lacking the personality. It's lacking what you like as a producer, because right now you're following the rules, right? And you're following them really good. It's grooving really well, but now you got to kind of, you know, what do you like? Stabs, strings, fucking shitty shadow sample preset. I don't fucking know. There we go. You know, you got to figure that out. There we go, you got the bridge. You're following the arrangement good. Cool, cool. Oh, shit. Yeah, so then you do the... I guess cool. Very long remix. All I'm gonna say is I'm not really used to making those kind of long remixes. Usually I just want to go fast. I don't even think the breakbeat was needed. I feel it takes away. But again, that's creative decisions, you know. I think it sounds good, man. I think the only thing missing is just personality on developing the synths, the tops, and that's about it. That's about it, to be fair. All right, guys, I have one more in me. Someone knocked on my door really hard, which means my wife wants me to get done. If you guys have a wife, girlfriend, mom, like it's the same. It's like, fuck. But yeah, I'm going to end it with this one. I love all of you. I enjoy doing this shit every week. So just come back. Next time, I'm not doing randoms. Just wanted to try it out today. I'm just trying to figure out what works best, what's more fun, what gets the most people in. So again, thank you for bearing with me, okay? And I appreciate all of you guys for being here. Even Sketsy Music. I already said my price is one fucking Ethereum or a Dogecoin, and I'll be down, bro. Like, all right, what is this? Like that techno, bro. It's good. A little too loud on that lead, a little harsh on the ears. Dad. Yeah, take care, bro. Good night. Curious where you take it. Where you take it, bro. It's nice. Did you? Yeah, no, I don't know how to deal with, I get it, but I don't know how to deal with it. I appreciate you being here. Just seeing your name lights me up. It reminds me of Oskun Oskan. Right? Why not bring the vocals in here? Is what I would ask. I don't know the original vocals, but I do know Deadmau5 always has a really good fucking vocal, man. And you used it in the beginning of the song, but why not here is what I would ask. You know, it's a nice section to have it. So I'm either assuming it's gonna come in on this drop, the second part of the song here. A techno one? I think it's fine to have more than one remix. Okay. Uh-oh. Well, obviously, you're gonna want to fill that up there, man. Let's see, so I'm all like, something here. You're not making it easy for me. Let's see, I need a better lead. I'll see you next stream, bro. I love you. Like, you need something, you know, like maybe the song has like a lead, maybe the song has something you can use in this section. Keep the vocals going. But, you know, I can't be doing all the work here, Matrix. You know, I can't be doing all the work. Yeah, I can do acid. Look, I'm gonna do acid now. Let's see. God damn! Wait, one more time. I got it. to. It maybe has to be acid, but I don't think that works. It needs to be like, it needs to be more of a melodic synth line and ARP or something, or maybe use the vocal there. I mean, you're making space for something. You know, what is that something? Like if I had to say what it should be, it would be the vocal, and it would be leading us into the break. Where in the break, you're gonna have some form of climax that will occur with synths, or you're gonna just set up a big ass build-up. Cool. Nice, yep. I gotta say, all right, guys, you guys take care. Always a pleasure to hear all the music I get. I appreciate you guys sending it as well. You know, you're doing me a fucking favor, and I get to do this every Thursday, so it's always cool. Yeah, the acid could probably go in there too, like your candy shots if you wanted to. What to add to make it more? Well, there we go. I didn't even have to see that. I think he knows. Yeah, man. Foreshadow your main breakdown. Look at the main break. Maybe use some of those leads that you had there for that section. But other than that, thanks for giving me a little place to show off the finger skills, man. All right, bros. You guys take care. I'll see you guys next week as always. Much love.